welcome back to the MTV Fun YouTube channel. I'm Simon, and here we are, yet another great round of World Cup racing this weekend, and at a brand new venue. Um, it's hard to say. It's in Poland. It's called it's Bielsko Biala. Biala. I've got it on my my thumbnail thing. I've taken a picture and got that sorted. But you have to look how it's spelled. I can't really even pronounce it that well. But yeah, and there's this. It's in a bike pack called Skirt. I can't say that as well. But yeah. so this is a brand new venue at the um, town's local bike park. Yeah, good to be somewhere new. I think a lot of the riders loved it. I mean, I didn't hear any negative vibes. That many negative vibes about the track. It's a brand new one, a brand new line dug in at that venue. And you can see on the track walk that it literally, like, I think it had just been finished. I don't know if it had even been ridden at all. Like that, the berms all freshly laid out and everything. But it could have done with a bit of watering, I think. But luckily it did rain, which sort of cemented it in a bit. But you could see some of the turns were blown out when riders come down. It looked like if anyone's pushing it around a turn, they were going to wipe out, and a couple of riders did wipe out, which we'll get onto that in a bit. So let's start with the with the women's event there. Yeah, I think some pretty consistent. Not a great deal of change from Fort William. Obviously, some riders stepping it up from Fort William. Obviously, completely different tracks. So obviously, you're going to get other rider strengths come out, and we saw obviously on top we have Marine Caribou. Had a fantastic smooth run. Obviously, you can see there, and obviously in second there we had Camille Blanchard again, looking to make amends from the year before. She didn't have quite the great year she wanted last year, but I think definitely stepping it up and having a great run down there. And then in third place we had Nina Hoffman again, having it going to be consistent. I think it could be Nina Hoffman's year. Could she take the overall title? If she carries on being consistent, I think she's going to be the one. I think my money's on her for getting the overall at the end of the year. Obviously on the Santa Cruz team, great back in there. That's really going to come good there. And rounding off the podium, we had Jess Blewett and Ty Seagrave. So that was good. Bit disappointed. I think Valentina Holt would be a bit disappointed having wiping out on a crash. Looking to have a strong run there, going at some serious speeds. A lot of the sections, of course, then just wiping out, obviously on one of those loose turns, which again I think quite a lot of riders ended up happening. Yeah, we move on to the men's event. That was a very French dominated podium there, but the man on top was an Irishman, and we had Rowan Dunn. That man's he's up and coming and a serious talent to watch out for. Obviously, with the Red Bull Hardline Tasmania win under his belt there, could this be his year? When you get some consistency, he's going to be one to watch. I think. Serious talent on the bike there. Pipping Loic Bruns the post. That's even when you can see Loic Bruns on one of his runs, you think he's going to win it, and then suddenly got snatched away from him. But yeah, I think this. I got a feeling it could be a Bruni might get the overall, but I think he's not going to get it easily. Obviously with the fellow Frenchmen all there, Benoit Collange, Laurent Vergier, and obviously Amaury Perrin rounded off that podium there. But there we go. obviously I thought Charlie Hatton was on. He was still further down there. I thought Charlie Hatton was on for one, but then he had a wipeout. Somehow didn't crash. Just sort of went into the trees and managed to save it. I mean, there we go. World champion riding skills there for you. Overall, yeah, I like the track. You know, it's good to. I think it's great to go somewhere new. I know some fresh natural dirt on there. It is at a bike park, but it didn't feel too bike parky. Not like somewhere like Leo Gang is, or some that sort of place where it's just bike park. I'm all for one of like getting somewhere like Big Bear back. Honestly, that was when I was a kid and I first started watching downhill back in like the 90s. That was the track I loved watching, seeing it on telly. That's the one I loved. That was just epic. It just looked epic, We go to like the eastern side of the states nowadays with snowshoeing, and earlier years before we'd have Wyndham, but I just like that California rounds. They just look epic in the suns. It just looked amazing. If that could come back, I would be wow, that'd be minted. But what we've got now is good. The organisers are obviously looking for newer venues. Yeah. So yeah, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and give us if you want to see some more, jump in and subscribe. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.